Irwin Simon joins us now for a first on CNBC interview, the CEO of Tilray. Irwin, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Nice to be back.
So people are fretting about swinging to a loss and the missed results. What is happening with the underlying business right now?
So at a constant currency, actually, we're up over last year. We're up, quarter over quarter. And actually, there's been some significant price compression in Canada, almost $12 million year over year. So, I'm happy considering what's going on in the world today and the economy. I'm happy in regards to what's going on in the cannabis world. Listen, I think, over 60, 70% of consumers want legalization happening. And in Canada, we have the largest share in Canada. We're strong in adult use. We're strong in medical. And our plan is to drive our Canadian sales by organic growth, innovation, and we'll do some more acquisition there. The Canadian market's a $7 billion plus market. So there's lots of opportunities in the Canadian market for us. In Europe, same thing. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask about the oversupply in the Canadian market and how you think about that excess capacity and what it means for pricing.
Listen, there's over 900 LPs in the Canadian market. And with that, the opportunity in Canada for somebody to really take that leadership role. We have over 12 brands in Canada. We have a tremendous amount of innovation. And I think, we're a 4-year-old company in regards to cannabis. In regards to Tilray Brands, we're a 2-year-old company. We're out there building brands. We're out there building distribution. We're out there innovating, on products. There's still a $5 to $7 billion opportunity in the Canadian market, which will set us up one day once legalization does happen in the U.S. and Europe.
When is that going to happen in the U.S. or when you saw that debacle, that was the House Speaker vote, 15 of them, they couldn't even elect House Speaker. How are they going to pass legalization, especially when Republicans aren't even seeming so sure that they want that? What are your expectations here?
Listen, Sarah, what we have to do now is ultimately not depend upon the government. We have a strong business in Canada. We have a strong business in Europe in regards to medical. In the U.S., hey, what we're doing is we've gone into the spirits business. We've gone into the beer business. We've gone into the wellness food business. So right now it's to grow our U.S. businesses into consumer packaged goods with adjacencies. I've said, last year that we want to be a $4 billion business dependent upon legalization. That's going to depend upon legalization. I don't see that happening anytime in the near future. So our strategy is to grow our businesses through acquisitions, through other categories with adjacencies. But listen, look at New York right now. Look at the lineups of the cannabis stores that have opened in New York. The demand is there. The want is there. Look how long it took for prohibition. So ultimately, I see a big opportunity, a big industry. And with Tilray, with its balance sheet, with its brands, with its technology, its innovation, its global footprint, we'll be there. It just, hey, depending upon what. We'll be a diversified company into many categories, but built around brands.
Okay, so on that acquisition strategy, I know there was a lot of talk of it on the call, and there are a lot of questions. How are you thinking about it? Is it other beer and liquor brands in the U.S., craft brands, or could you do a potentially bigger deal? And could you see a scenario where CPG makes up a bigger percentage of revenues than cannabis at some point?
And absolutely, that's what I see today. The cannabis business in Canada, it's interesting. Over the last couple of years, we've paid over $220 million in taxes in Canada. So look what the governments are missing by not legalizing Canada. So the plan is to grow Canada, do other acquisitions in Canada and cannabis as consolidation. But the U.S. right now, the focus is on CPG. And yes, looking at some bigger opportunities out there in the wellness space, which I know well. Looking at other opportunities in the beer and spirit space. And, I don't mind Diageo's or Constellation or other, spirit companies, multiples out there and their margins. Same with Europe. I like Europe. I think the opportunities are going to be tremendous in Europe. We got a great infrastructure in Europe. We combined all our European businesses, our CC Pharma, our cannabis business. And ultimately, we're looking at other opportunities in Europe in the consumer package good industry that are adjacencies to the cannabis business. So once it is legalized, we'll have that brands, we'll have the products, we'll have the know-how, and we'll ultimately be that global company.